Welcome back to the Hopium Den. Let's get high. Thanks for your patience, guys. A week without a video is never my goal, but the vacation kind of cut into that, and then I jumped back and I wanted to make sure to get a Frosthaven video out, because I still very much enjoy that series. It just takes significantly more time. Alright, we won our last 3 runs, so we are going up to Heroic. And I was kind of thinking maybe we feature maybe Taitzelworm. We could do some kind of poison build. We could also go Medusa for that. Also, he has a lot of synergy with the rest of the team. So let's show off Taitzel here, and I'm going to stick with the basic version. I like the... Ooh, I mean the dodge is kind of nicer for our carry, because he's so fragile. Alright, we're going to go shifted. Still got to come up with some nicknames. Drop a like and a comment, and I'm going to start naming our characters after whoever comments in the videos. Give you guys a little shout out. Alright, so like the idea of this, but not quite with what we're doing, so I'm actually going to take him, because I think the tankiness plus the poison fits exactly what we're trying to do. I think the shifted version of the ooze has to do with burn, so it doesn't quite fit. I'm going to give Muck the corruption just because I don't want to lose that much health on Taitzelworm. I mean, debuffs deal 4 more damage. I think that debuff counts as poison, so poison dealing 4 more damage feels great. Also, I am going to slowly poison my people, so generating wild for that feels really good. And then I don't have a great retaliate skill yet, but this would set up really nice for the future to keep doing more poison. I think for now I just want the extra poison damage. If there's any specific runs you guys want to see, let me know. Couple I have in mind are a poison build. I would love to do something with burn and the cook as kind of my healer support, getting burn damage down. Pretty much like ooze or muck is for the poison build, but more on the burn route. Not quite sure who I'm going to need to pair that off with to make it work though. Because in terms of the other burns, like I've already run Hey Hey, but that would still be a good damage dealing tank option in that comp. Yeah, who else is burned? There's pretty much 3 of everything. I mean, I think it's just the double poison again, right? And then the poison kills. So I'd like to do a burn. I would like to do something with the Grimoire as soon as I catch it. Maybe using the crab to generate my wild ether so I can pull off some shenanigans there. Jotun, I think he features really well like as a tank in multiple parties, so I don't feel like I have to force him, like I could even slide him in here. So I don't love... I mean, the Purge is good, but I'm taking this primarily for the crit right now on Taitzelworm. Feels good. Man, this has been a nice first area. We got a Monster Soul. We got the Chef, which is nice XP just to start ahead of the curve. We're looking pretty good. Pretty solid run so far. I'm just going to keep doubling in here. Get the stagger. And then the poison is going to start to do its shenanigans. Holy cow, that poison did 14. And then that did 11. That first trait absolutely went insane. Definitely want the double heal here. That Purge actually helped force him into a basic attack. Kind of missed the regen version of Taitzelworm with the Ooze combo, just because Ooze does so much poison that Taitzelworm has his own way to heal it off, but that's alright. Oh, wow. Okay, that's kind of crazy with like a crit poison build. Plague's great, but I might be able to hit that with either of them. So I'm going to take the Toxic Assault. I mean, pretty much everyone always has a debuff. These are all not bad, not great. The shield heal feels pretty good, and this won't... It'll be a heal without giving out poison to everyone. So I'm on board with that. I like it. We're getting some synergy going. Alright, good item, spring, random. We're gonna go random. Let's go back to the cook. Get me some more XP. So what are we gonna do to fill out our comp here? So we did get Jotun. Just the tank shield is nice. I mean, honestly, does Circuit just kind of fit that role even better? It's got, I mean, for everything I want, it's got to be Blue Goliath. Sidekick, shield, tank. Sidekick, shield, power. Goliath is still so broken in terms of giving teammates shield and then just getting Sidekick up and doing shenanigans. I feel like Circuit, he was kind of the carry of the comp I did, but basically just because the shielding in Stonefist was so good, I didn't really show off anything else. Man, I don't think I love this shifted version. Like, he's such a damage dealer, the power makes sense, the heal... I don't know, I don't love that. You'd have to get rid of the Star Beam. Alright, we're in a harder difficulty. I don't feel bad spamming Goliath here. Can I get enough shield to keep giving Taitzelworm crit chance? Maybe not, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because this would trigger with, or this goes with crit. Crit then triggers poison. It works too well. It's a little risky. I think I'm just gonna take an XP at this point. I mean, I could reroll. I could reroll here. I can reroll the healing slime. So that's expensive, but I do like that it's hitting everyone. Oh, Winter Guard's exactly what we want there. Wish it wasn't just 2 fights, but that's alright. We'll take our shielding here. I ran right up on these guys. No fear. No high ground. We don't need it. Oh, we got a shifted. Alright. How many mementos do I have? 2? So this feels good just for the instant stagger and catch, and then I can actually go about my fight. Not probably my best use of the earth considering my team build, but that's alright. So this breaks. The double stagger feels great. And then I'm just going to keep chipping you down. (11-11-7) at the end of the turn. Insane. I mean, probably they're all dead on Ooze's poison, if I'm being honest. But I will do this. That's going to get everyone above that 7 shield threshold. To where this, with the double poison, should kill. I don't think I have any poison on either of these guys. But that's alright. Ooze's poison will get close to just ending this. One for 7, not enough. Nice, we hit the crit, the poison triggers. Alright, this comp's going crazy right now. The synergy here is unreal. I think I'm going to put the debuff here because Muck's poisoning. He's actually doing debuffs. Nice, we got a Mandrake bite. Let's go. No one shifted, that's alright. Not quite the right elements for the Winter Guard. I think Winter Guard's always the goal if we can. I need a better shielding play from Goliath. Yeah, we'll purge here on a single target attack. Interesting, we didn't. I thought it was every single target attack we purged. I guess not. Nice, now we got the Winter Guard. That'll heal off my weakness too. That increases our crit chance. We now have double Sidekick down there. So he's dead on poison. Can't quite kill here, but that's alright. I need to get a better shield skill on Goliath, and then this will really pop off. Hey, you leave Muck alone. You guys are doing too much. Have I even caught a Hound? I don't think so. I don't think we've caught an Orthus. Okay, so both of these involve having debuffs on them. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I mean, I could just triple attack, but I don't get my Sidekick off. It's almost better for me to do this, take focus, and then try and double kill. So this with poison kills. This with the double poison should get close to killing. Ooh, not with that regen. Alright, I gotta burst through somewhere. I'm struggling with this comp we're fighting. They have just enough healing. I'm not getting the poison off. And the sidekicks are starting to get scary. Alright, we now all have debuffs, so we can have a more impactful turn. Let's do the shield heal. We need the health. Alright, there we go. We got through one. That's not going to kill. The shield redirect. I mean, they're both just healing. I'm going to make it through. It's just a sketchy fight. We took quite a bit of corruption here. Both back to full health. So I could just target down Mandrake, and the strategy there is then there's no one to sidekick up top, so it's a lot less scary. I think I'm still going to go Winter Guard for the crit chance. Nice, we triggered that poison, dead. Bigger shield and redirect? Probably. Played defensive with him. Oh, they both had redirect, so Muck's redirect was first, so he takes it? Interesting. The stagger just wins it. Definitely struggled a little bit there with all their healing. Didn't love that fight. We really need to get Goliath to the next level and get something more impactful. Come on. I saw you guys. Come over here. High ground. Alright, we're gonna take out you from the poison standpoint. I don't feel like playing with those shenanigans. So low-key, I actually kind of miss Ooze's heal poison everyone, because then I actually had debuffs to do stuff with, but that's alright. The whole second map where I'm getting terror and stuff, it's a lot more impactful. Alright, so shield here. This is my only way to get some shield up. Not enough to get the sidekick. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. Then I'm going to double into Ooze and stagger. And then with the poison going into Ooze, I look pretty good. Now we all have debuffs. But I didn't get my element. Shoot. Alright, well I'm going to keep redirecting down here. I'm healthiest. Heal here. I need that heal. I'll hit here with the poisons. I didn't get my crit because we didn't have enough shield. Shoot. Yeah, let's make sure to kill Ooze. He'll be close to dying on his poison, and then we'll solo. Ah, 7. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're doing okay. I need to make a water. There we go. That's kind of the most important turn for me to set up everything. So when I don't have the water, I'm struggling. So when these guys level up right here, I really need to take something with Aether. Whether it's wild or getting the Ooze more, that's pretty important. I mean, I love this, that it's a 4x2 and it breaks for either element, and the crits do big damage. I'm going to take Jewel Cutter there. I think it's gotta be, sorry about the dogs, I think it's gotta be Snow Charm, because I need some more healing. Lightning Shield does what we need to do, but it's too expensive right now, and I'm not generating the fire consistently. Shield target, I'm gonna reroll. Max health by 2. Man, none of these are quite what I want. Like, this is pointless because I can get the sidekick on a big enough shield. I just want something that shields everyone. I'm going to run it. Both rerolls. Oh, and we still didn't get anything. I hate these. Alright, we got too greedy. They kept getting worse every time. How do we roll 3 times and not get a skill we need? That's super unfortunate. Any secret area? You're telling me whatever's poking through that tree isn't a secret area? Alright, so which would be big to reroll that last Goliath? Rare loot, not bad. Envoy, meh. Aether Spring, yeah, Tate the Worm's getting pretty beat up. I'm gonna stick with the team. We have the synergy, it's just getting the right trait to make this work. I keep clicking X to interact, like that's what I need. I'm going to take the Corruption Cleanse. We're going to keep getting more and more corrupted. At the start of combat, I think it's got to be Goliath. None of these items are like make or break for my long con game, but short term, not bad. Got a green wormling here. All right, let's try our hand at catching them. Look at the double shinies. The sad part is Hey-Hey's the biggest threat. I mean, I think it's still got to be this and Poison. Do I have a fire attack? No. Do I have a water attack? No, I'm not going to be able to catch him. Boo. That's the only hard part when your whole comp runs on one attack, pretty much. Interesting, he has force and power. That's a scary combo. They kind of have some burn synergy too. This is low-key a little scary. Alright, gonna stick with the shield redirect here. That finally gets the sidekick. I figured the big stagger up here goes crazy. That poison will start working. And then we're gonna keep poisoning here since I don't have any way to stagger for the catch. Man, he's giving power to everyone. Ooh, we're in bad shape. Hey, you little demon, you. Where are you attacking? The bottom? So if I do the redirect, I could still then... And I think if I don't heal, I'm dead on the burn. I don't have the water. Ooh. The Aether problems are real right now. Okay, I'd rather not go with Tate's a Worm at all for the sake of this burn to activate. Probably should have done it with Goliath for the Salve. He gets rid of more corruption, but that's alright. Whenever a debuff is applied to an ally... I mean, this works with his first trait that poisoned everyone. I think we keep Poison Plague going, so when Poison triggers, we keep it rolling. Alright, Elemental Challenge. Let's risk it here. If I'm honest, I kind of wanted the water one, if I'm being really greedy, to see if I could get Muck and extra water synergy. But I'm just going to take it. Gotta be Tate's a Worm. Let's go. We'll take that worthiness. Look at you, almost at 5, Goliath. Need this badly. Alright, let's get rid of at least 6. Not going to be many staggers in this fight. I'm doing this for the not only the shield but the crit chance. Too important not to. Then the Toxic Slash pops off. And now he's just about dead with the double poison. And by double poison triggering, I mean like it triggers on their turn, and then when Ooze goes at the end, it'll trigger again. Boom. No debuff, but I'm going to get the Winter Guard off for the crit chance and the redirect. And then let's wipe out you. You're doing bigger shenanigans. Neither of them are going to quite be enough. So this would be a comp that I actually wouldn't hate the banner for another like 15% crit chance. I think that would kind of go crazy with the sidekicks and what Taitzelworm's already doing to keep triggering poison. So that's something I should keep in mind item-wise. I think this is just an all-offense turn. And that does 4. This shields redirects. I guess I'll go this route. It gets me my sidekick, and then this does more with the poison, will be close. So 3 poison does 8. Holy cow, 43. You gotta chill out, buddy. Dead. Alright, we're looking good. We're dealing more poison. Our crits are getting better. I still need a better way to shield with Goliath, but that's alright. On support action. Alright. It's gotta be the witch, right? That's what we talked about. Items are kind of booty, but that's alright. I think we can make it through the first zone. Alright. Please, please, please let me reroll an action. And that's gotta be Goliath. We do not care about Flash Guard. So, gotta be Diamond Charm here. Not great, but not bad. Ooh, are you a shifted boy? You look like it. Alright, let's see if we can catch us a shifted Groot here. Specifically shielding here, because that's going to increase our crit chance to then start popping off with the poison. Attacking top lane and mid, not great, not bad. I'm just going to shield redirect here. That feels pretty solid, gets me pretty close to another sidekick. Alright, I think it's a pretty good Winter Guard turn to get rid of those debuffs and get some team shielding out. Alright, the double on the poison goes crazy. Should be able to stagger. This comp's working, kind of alternating the redirect, but it is a little sketchy at the same time. The fact that I can only really heal when debuffs are out isn't quite ideal. I also thought Goliath was going to be my main shielder and not Ooze, but I might just have to reconsider that if I can't get the trait I want. Oh, I already have the shifted. Okay, I like that, So I'm already above 7. So we keep Taitzelworm doing his thing. Yeah, I don't know. My damage just isn't scaling with this comp other than the poison burst damage, but I'm taking too much for that to really feel good. Like, it's working, but it's kind of ugly at the same time. So we'll see here if we can get what we need to make stage 2 pop off. And that's only 8 damage. But it would be 4 towards breaking, which is pretty important. Man, this guy purging is actually an issue. I don't have any element generation. Kind of all the flaws of this team are pretty evident. are very evident. We lost Tatzel. We're going to lose Ooze here. This team had a chance. I'm not going to fully chalk it up to the traits. I would never just do that and blame that, but I will say I did not get things to really help, which is a little unfortunate. Going to switch to a more offensive role there for the stagger purposes. Man, I actually think the shifted version's a lot harder with the fact that he gives himself power. I mean, 8 permanent power is pretty tough. I'm going to keep the run going. It's got to be a heal. Got to be a heal here. The poison's still doing its thing. I take the shield-free action. See if I can survive one more turn. 1-1-1-1. Poison does it. Holy cow. Alright, so we're in the second world and we're going to be fully rebuilding a comp. This feels terrible. It's got to be the emergency response. Something like that would have been absolutely massive. Okay, so I'm going to pop back and spawn someone here and then go to the next area and spawn someone. That's the only way I get back to a full team. Crit Purge Dodge. What does Purge actually do? Alright. This monster's last 2 actions. Oh, Purge is just stealing an element. Duh. Crit chance 30%. So, Sidekick, heal, summon. We could try some shenanigans there. We have kind of our tank. So then we'd be sidekicking between the two of them, and then whoever I pick in the next area just has to be our damage. I think we risk it. Alright, let's see what we get. I think more summons just sounds good. Sure. I mean, it's a yellow. It's pretty expensive. Not quite sure how these minions are going to pan out, but we'll try it. Alright. Well, at least we won the fight, but still sketchy, sketchy. So we have a tank, we have a very supporty character, so it's got to be damage. Hey, hey. Let me read here. I mean, he could be my crit damage. I just don't love that the levitation doesn't work with his force, right? If I'm stealing dodge for my chance at crit, I would rather stack more dodge. I mean, maybe we'll just go in with a weird summon build. I don't quite know how this is going to work. We definitely need aging for the 100 hands, but I really like that summon mastery, so hopefully we hit it again. Man, Glacier Smash is just so expensive. I'll do the Fire Totem one. I'm not 100% sure how minions are going to work, but... Man, does the hand from Smash Bros. Melee have a name? That was me and my roommate's nemesis when we started playing that hard in college. Got a GameCube, and we just went wild for about 3 months. It was so much fun. converts one random into wild. Initial sidekick +1. I mean, this kind of fits everything we're going to do there. The Hexing Harp can just win fights with the Double Purge. So I'm going to play the Long Con and take that. Ooh, I don't know that we're strong enough now. We went from being over-leveled early in this run to now we are under-leveled. Keep forgetting to check for hidden areas. I gotta just hold RB at all times. Make Goliath glitch out. Let me look at what I got. Oh, you aren't gonna let me look at my team. That's unfortunate. Let's see. I still think I can get a better tank action with Goliath. Maybe I'm being greedy, but... yeah, the shield, heal all, that's pretty solid. That gets me very close to getting the sidekick off at once, which is very important. Ooh, I see you up here. I see you up here. Let's go. Shifted? That's really cool. And we got the shifted bat. I don't have two. I only have one. Summon minion. Wind lance, wind damage +1, 1/5, wind damage against the target. Alright, let's try this. I'm gonna give you the wind lance. And I get a wind lance. Okay, okay. So it's gotta be the shield and redirect. Buy my other guys time for their nonsense. How is this doing that much damage? Oh, because I'm getting a double sidekick. Yeah, I'm good with this. So the wind lances are going whenever I'm going. Okay. I wonder if the fire totem will be the same. We're gonna find out. Man, I gotta capture the chef. A, I don't have one at all, and B, that shifted one is just gorgeous. Oh, summon, regen, burn. I like that. I like that. We are out. Has 3 or fewer age. Apply age to self. So that sounds great here to get me to 3, because then 100 hands will trigger. I mean, hard not to use this at least once per combat. Shield and heal everyone. Let's just do a defensive turn. We're looking fine. Nice, the 100. Oh, sidekick triggers on 100 hands. And so do my summons. That's insane. So I don't even have to do damage every turn. I could just shield, support. 100 hands can do whatever he wants. Ooh, I like this combo. To be fair, I liked the last one too. I just didn't get what I needed. So I don't think I want the defensive. I think I want to stay on the offense. On, health +5, heal self, then deals. Oh, that's cute. So how do I tell how much essence they have is my next question. Because I'm doing the double sidekick. These attacks are starting to go crazy even without doing damage. I mean, it's too much damage with the double sidekick not to attack. Now with the triple sidekick, the 100 hands will guaranteed kill him, and then I'm going to get a bunch going up top. Alright, we're looking pretty good. So we got +2 essence right there. Everyone gets a summon. Everyone gets a summon. They're like super cute. The only thing is they're not much damage. So I think I'm gonna have to focus on whatever summon is giving me the biggest benefit with the element I'm attacking with, if that made sense. So like if I'm doing a big fire attack, the fire lance is better versus the wind lance. The fawn seems pretty good. But I'm gonna need like a crit chance or some way to scale damage. Alright, this should give me double sidekick. And then we gotta keep attacking there. Nice, nice, nice. Very interesting dynamic. I don't know how effective the summons are quite yet. I don't know how much I love them, but that's alright. I mean, better than nothing, but not great. No 2 boon. No 2 battle boon. Alright, so we did find a secret area. Now the question is... We did not pick the top one. Alright. Cool, we got some Tiefers. Love that. Oh, I knew you were going to do that. Alright, so Goliath is probably the biggest threat in terms of shielding and sidekicking. Can't get any summons out. Man, this is kind of an ugly first turn. Alright, let's do a heal. Why is he only shielding here? Mineralized. That's the shielding one that I would love with blue Goliath, but didn't hit top, bottom. Alright, I'll do the roar. And then, let's see, I want to see if this gives me more shield. Not too impressed with the totem, but that's alright. I definitely want to get to 3 here. The Fawn was my homie last time. We get him out. I mean, that's a big shield, but it doesn't actually heal me at all. I gotta start attacking. That gets me to the 100 hands. Man, you guys all went after 100 hands? Come on, leave them be. Still no debuffs. All right. Well, it's got to be the attack. Stagger there. That's a big stagger, so he can't do his nonsense. Two. He's dead on the 100 hands, or should be very close. We summon our lance somewhere. One off on 100 hands, but on gets him. Love that. Alright, well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it here. I gotta take this phone call. Bad timing. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Let's finish up this fight. I don't know, man. This team feels good, but not great. Like, I'm constantly getting a whole bunch of little attacks and stuff off, but it's just not enough to really be impactful. I think I need to replace 100 Hands with someone who's a better attacker every turn. Like, his age is nice for the 100 Hands, but the summons don't really do me any good. I would rather have someone who's, like, constantly hitting for crits. I could use someone with, like, I don't know, force or some shenanigans to, like, actually kind of help scale my damage with the rest of the summons, because right now, not great. Alright, we can at least kill here. I'm not gonna lie, I think I like the other version of Goliath better. I was thinking a lot about this, because I was like, man, Goliath just doesn't feel the same. But the most reason he's broken with his non-shifted version is because the Mineralize is 15 shield, and it guarantees you get the Sidekick off. So that, in and of itself, is super valuable. Versus, like, this version's good, he's definitely more tanky, and I hardly take any damage, but he doesn't have near the output. And by output, I mean damage output as the, I think the Force version. Honestly, I think the biggest issue is I gotta get rid of these summon traits. If 100 Hands is my damage dealer, I just gotta full commit. Because I'm already wasting a summon every turn with Sphinx just to do something with the Sphinx. Oh, all three of these are good. I think the Sidekick shield feels good. Oh man. Alright, well, if I'm gonna stay in the minion build and try this, then I'll at least take the minion damage. Gonna full send it. I still don't think this is the play, but that's alright. I think I already did the witch. That's what I get for taking too long of a break. Alright. So now my summon should be doing more damage, and when I get Sidekick triggered, that's gonna help shield. So we're looking better. Not quite enough to get the Sidekick off, but that's alright. I mean, 28's not bad, right? It's just, I don't have a way to scale it with crits or anything else. I almost need a banner here just so all these little minions have crit chance. Sorry, all the summons is the technical term, not minions. It's an interesting party comp. I don't know that we will pull it off, but we're going to try. Alright, no debuffs out, but this is a big shield on everyone. They're doing heal, heal, heal damage. Alright, so crabs are a bigger threat. Kind of love the idea of staggering here. Alright, big generation. He is just about dead. I'm going to do this to get me to 3 age for the 100 hands. Nice, 1 dead, sidekick triggers. We're doing pretty well. It's always interesting party comp-wise too, because you feel so strong in some fights, and other fights that counter what you're doing just feel terrible. Like our Poison fight into the heal sidekick team of Orpheus and Mandrake. That was not a pretty fight. Alright, no debuffs out. Little unfortunate. Cool, now we can break here. That's a big stagger. Alright, we're just going to work our way through right here. Nice, the 100 hand stagger. I'll have to reread 100 hands. It might be a wild attack. That would be big. Well, let's keep the fawns out. These guys are pretty solid in terms of like healing and doing damage. But summon damage is starting to scale. We're up to 11. Nice, nice, nice. Getting stronger slowly. Ooh, sidekick and power. That's a pretty darn good turn. Man, it does help as well with the summons out. Petal Shell has its value to get rid of debuffs if I need it. The free shield is also really nice because that gets sidekick up. So there's an argument to all 3 of these skills. So shield redirect, boom, boom. I don't mind having an offensive attack here. Petal Shell is nice because it's kind of offense, kind of defense. But it would at least trigger sidekick. So it's not bad, but I do think the double sidekick, double power just kind of goes crazy. Because I believe the power would work on all my minions too. But also this is just great because it's finally a free action and I'm generating lots of ether. We're going to take the power for my team and see how this goes. That might not have been the right call. But when you're running new comps, you kind of got to play around with what works and what doesn't. I knew there'd be a little something hiding back here. There we go. All that for the gold. I didn't look at who I could summon here. Honestly, Minnow probably would have been my best damage dealer. Maybe Naga, but that's alright. That's alright. So random, cook, spring. We're gonna greed the cook. I gotta keep getting stronger if I'm going to pull off this run. New perk, new perk, new perk. We're gonna go here. I'm going to go hit +1. That sounds pretty important since he's my only attacker this run. Alright, here we go. I don't think I've caught Mephisto yet, but I'm also kind of saving my 1 memento right now for a shiny. Alright, I like the idea of the heal here. We only have a debuff on 1 right now. Alright, we will take the redirect. So I definitely want that trait that gives me a wild for every 2 age. Like, I'd already have another wild right now. That would get pretty nice. I could use an item on Goliath that actually boosts my defense. There's a lot of room to improve what I'm doing with this comp right now. And we commit to the summons and we can't get summons out. Love that. Okay. I'm gonna attack here first. Should stagger on the 100 hands. I mean, everyone's got debuffs now, so that feels like a very valuable play. Oh, so close. Alright, he's dead next turn on the 100 hands, though. Got that lava soup. That's a sweet attack. 2 burn, 2 tear. And he gets the power off that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Gonna go here, because that will summon me a second fawn. I don't really want to take this, but it feels super wasted. But I'm still doing a ton of damage up top, so I'm okay with it. Ooh, the miss. Alright, that power kind of went crazy. I like it. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Still a little... Ooh. Okay. Just gotta chill out, man. That lava soup is intense. So we've all got debuffs. Feels like a really good heal turn. I wish I could summon again, but I will just do a support play. And then I'm going to make sure we kill here, so we're just dealing with lava soup. Our damage is definitely getting better. We're still struggling a little bit, and the corruption's creeping up a little bit, but we're doing better. Man, I'm always off 1 right there. Super unfortunate. I don't need this heal. Doesn't feel like a great turn for a basic attack, but that might set me up to do a summon or something else. Okay, you get your Wind Lance. Dead on the 100 hands. Let's go. Alright, we're going to need items to break this open, and I'm going to have to keep getting lucky with traits, but that's alright. At least we have a direction that's kind of working. On interrupt. Not a great item. A little unfortunate. I mean, I get the point of the exchanges, like if you know you're done with the run and you don't care about gold, or once you've bought everything and you just want more gold per run. But right now, not very impactful. Do I catch the Grimoire? I would like to build a run around it at some point, but I have so many people I haven't used, I don't think that point has to be now. I'd rather save it in case I get a shiny, and by it I mean my blank memento. Well, I think I'm stuck doing a basic attack here. Because that's going to let me get off Wind Lance. Which then just about kills. Probably should be doing the basic heal with Sphinx rather than the basic attack, because the Aether generation is much better. So I gotta keep that in mind for the future. Don't have a ton of debuffs, but still a really nice shield turn. This should give me a second sidekick. Ooh, we got a bunch of sidekicks there. Love that. I'm going to make sure to use this heal every time. And then we wipe out one guy. Oh, the sleeper notifications are going crazy. That's always scary. Makes me feel like I'm missing some injuries. But we're not. Just stuff for the 4 o'clock games, and I'm willing to risk it. Already missed getting this video out yesterday for you guys, so I don't want to stall any longer. I don't know, kind of liking how this comp is turning out. Not my strongest comp ever, but it is feeling pretty good. We do this, and the power. We still are getting that power here. Let's see. I think we take out the crab. You're attacking top. I mean, Stone Fist is scary with that shield. I also take less damage by breaking the shield. Stone Fist is one of those attacks that I don't particularly love messing with. So Whirlpool, a pretty big hit, and Aether Generation. Oof, 21, even with me ripping off his shield. That's wild. Alright, only debuff we have is up top. But this is still worth it for shield purposes. I'm gonna go here. We should be close to killing with 100 hands damage. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Even with only a 10% crit chance, because 100 hands has so many attacks popping off, we are getting some crits. I'm glad he didn't double into the same guy. That would have been sketchy. Alright, we've got sidekicks. Cannot kill, so I think it's got to be the big shield for everyone. Nice, the stagger on the 100 hands plus the sidekick kill for 23. That's a huge sidekick, Goliath. That's really nice. Alright, almost got the worthiness up on those two. Ooh. Ooh. So Natural Cure is amazing. This is probably the best heal I've seen in the game. Heal, debuff, corruption. It's everything we want. But this gives me a sidekick and would reactivate my attacking, which I need to start scaling my damage. So I've got to pick this and then hope for like Natural Cure later. I need the attack option here for more damage. I will risk the Soul Gate, and good item would help significantly. I mean, you're doing a support action every turn. It was good, but it's honestly not as good as having the extra sidekick and flipping Aether to Wild. Like, it's too convenient right now for me to not keep that. And we already cleared all this, yeah? Okay. Alright, here we go. Yep, we're gonna try again. I needed that. Alright, debuff cleanse, not bad, not bad. XP, not bad. One of the Grimoires, you gotta go. Maybe I should have taken the heal, cleanse, corruption. I'm getting fairly corrupted fairly quickly. Getting a little sketchy. Alright, so I think I need to be a bit more defensive here. Keep focus up top. I wish I could get a summon out, but I can't right now. That's okay. And then I'm just going to start working my way through one of these before they do their shenanigans. What did you just swipe? All my Aether? Get out of here. Ate that for us. Oh boy, they're both close to their special. And I don't think I have enough Aether to burst through them. So it has to be this, and then reactivating. But I'm not going to have the Aether anymore to reactivate. So I will do this attack. Get a few. And the double fawns do not feel bad. I just wish it wasn't at the end of my turn. Versus this gets me a sidekick, which gives me a double attack. I think it's got to be this. Because now with the 100 hands, we should be there. Alright, this Hailstorm Lava Wave combo is going to be rough. We might lose someone here. Oh, thank goodness it was only 2 hits and not 3. We at least have a debuff on everyone, so our heal turn we can get an actual heal on everyone. Which is pretty important. Need to start with this. I mean, I haven't summoned once yet. Oh, you're attacking all three. Yikes, yikes. And I have no way to stagger. Ooh, this might be the end of someone. This is not a good turn. The triple attack into everyone is terrifying. I'm losing Sphinx for sure. Especially on that double crit. Well, let's see if we can make it out of this fight. It's getting sketchy. 100 Hands is getting so corrupted too, we're in trouble. I don't have the right elements to do anything. Never got this off once. By basic attack, I can get that off. Come on, where's the crits? Okay, we hit 2 crits. 100 Hands should kill. Honestly, the bat's kind of a pain in the butt, man. The fact that all his attacks hit everyone has been rough. Well, he's going to hit me anyway, so I think I shield redirect this way. With me only having fire, I'm just going to get out a friend. Ooh, it's still not a bad combo, but it is sketchy. Alright, to the start we go. Who can we pick to try and fill out this synergy? So pretty much we have our tanky sidekick. And all good, but I think we need the damage. To the start we go. Heal, regen, burn, not the worst. Heals this monster, then consumes a stack. I mean, I kind of feel like getting weird with it here. Because I don't really need the heal. I have the regen, and this would fit the summon shenanigans I'm doing. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I don't know that he was what I was missing, but we're going to try it. Sure, we will keep the burn regen going. The Wisp sounds nice. Also, the burn wave sounds nice, but I'm going to go with the Wisp. I mean, I think this preventing corruption feels pretty good. Also, summoning as a free action feels really good. Generates wild, applies cooking. So we don't have free action. I think I'm gonna take boil. Alright. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know that this was enough. Holy cow, is 100 Hands corrupted. Wind damage. I mean, he's doing more wind. It pretty much gave it to me for him, which just stinks that I can't slide that other item over, but that's alright. Alright, Merchant, an Epic, or a Witch. I really need an item. I really need the merchant, but I don't even have a ton of gold, so we're just gonna go here. I might not have explored that whole area, but that's alright. Alright, so I've got my backup for 100 hands if I need it. Alright, I don't know that we're strong enough, but we're gonna try it. Alright, I hit the roar there. You also have my fire totem. Alright. Let's do this to get cooking going. Gonna get some shielding here. Then here we basic attack. Not a bad first turn. Our regen triggers. Alright. I did not see what element Tides of the Void is. So he's hitting everyone and the top. So I think it needs to be the shield turn. The crystal charge just felt too good there to not use it. And then here, we've got 3 cooking going. So that's a pretty big attack, but first, cleanse 5 debuff. First, let me do this. I mean, it's always got to be this, right? Give me the wild. And it gets cooking going. Then we're going to get the wisp out. That wisp is pretty cool looking. All right, we're through 100. We're doing okay. He is getting closer to his special. Hitting everyone, and I don't have a way to stagger. So it feels like it needs to be a shield turn. Other than fire totems, I don't have great shield for other people. Because I want to do that attack. That takes all my green, so I'm short 1, but I could then cook and then do this. Alright, I am going to do the big cook burn here at some point. That's worth 100. But this is even bigger right now that I have power. $42. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, we can still pop off with this. I mean, the 32 burn just goes insane. This is going to be a big damage turn, but 32 is insane. He just took 48 there. I just need to survive here. He takes 48 again. Fudge. I just lost my shielder. Alright, it's fire totems only on the shields. Man, if I could have survived right there, I was fine. 2, that leaves me 1. I mean, it's got to be another fire totem. But I could use that and the wild. Okay. I don't know that we can sneak through here. I mean, the double burn will get me close, but he has so much power. I think I'm dying. I could have potentially tried to, like, heal to save the run. But if we're honest, I don't know that this run was really worth saving. I'm going to win. We made it through. I still don't really feel that the run's worth saving, but that's alright. This run has been a shit show from start to finish. Poison pivot into Age with summons. Oh, baby. Alright, well, we won. For better or worse. Let's see what we can fill out here. So our tank shield, we are missing that role. So I think I gotta fill this role for sure. We're going to want to retaliate as much as we can, so it has to be that. Winter Guard is perfect. I mean, gaining 2 defense is pretty huge. The massive damage is nice because it will trigger... This will trigger when I retaliate attack, but I'm going to build him completely defensively right now. None of these are great. I mean, this would be really nice to hit Hey against target ally. I don't want to hit my own allies. Not ideal. Skills we got were pretty good. Or, sorry, the traits we got were pretty good. The skills we got were not. Alright, we got damage. We have support, so Poison Shield Force. That fits really well with my other shield tank Force. Where we go Dodge, Force, Aether. I don't have any more Sidekick. I lost all my Sidekick. So this would keep Force up, and then with Force I'm tankier. So I think this has to be the way I pivot. Ooh, shield and crit chance. Okay, sounds good. Diamond shield, too good. I mean, we have 2 dedicated support actions, so this would be going off all the time. But we'll get more poison on him. So we could start getting Age. Shields all allies with Age 4/5. I think Smog's a lot more realistic. But Glacial Smash feels pretty good to start getting free shield every turn. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't know that we're going to have the Aether. That's probably not the right choice. but that's alright. I feel like this whole run has not technically been the right choice. We're just hanging on by the skin of our teeth. I mean, we need this, right? The only question is, who do I give it to? We're about out of monster souls this run, but if I lose anyone else, it's about done anyway, so... Alright, let's go get a better item. Envoy, random, item it is. Cool, we're to the third area. Alright, part 2 coming at you. We're going to see if we can pull this off. This has been an underdog story.